Check 1 2. Am I live? I think I am live. Wow, it has been quite a while since I've done this. It's been years, or it feels like years. But tomorrow is WWDC 25. I'm really pumped for it, and I figured now is a good time to get back into streaming because hopefully tomorrow a lot of really good Mac native games are going to be announced, and hopefully Mac gaming will take off and I can stream a lot. But let me know how the audio is. It really has been a while since I've done this, so this is going to be a little rough at first. But I think it's going to be good. So right now I'm playing a couple games on Mac. I've been playing The Midnight Walk, which is a little indie game made entirely out of clay. It's like claymation style, and it is top notch. Highly recommend it. And I've been playing a lot of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which is one of the better games that I've played in a long time. So I thought I'd play those two. I'm looking at finishing The Midnight Walk tonight, hopefully. I'm in Act 2 of Clair Obscur, so there will be major spoilers for both of these games. But before we do that, let's take a look at the WWDC bingo cards. Actually, I have an actual app. Let's take a look at this real quick. So I'm on the M4 Mac Mini right now, and I actually do most of my gaming on the M4 instead of the M3 Max because it really holds its own. Obviously, the M3 Max will get better performance, but the M4 really does hold its own. Okay, so WWDC 25 Mac Gaming Bingo, and I'll give you my thoughts for all of this. In a perfect world, every single one of these games will be announced tomorrow. And if that does happen, I will donate $10 million to the charity of Jay Fishin's Choice. What's up, George? Thanks for stopping by. So, Mafia Old Country. The games that I have in the top corners here are the least likely in my mind to be announced. It's not impossible, but it would just be huge news. Mafia 3 actually got a Mac port, a Mac native port. It's been a long time since Mafia 3 came out, but I figured I should include it in the list because it's a possibility. I would love to have Mafia Old Country on Mac. Doubt it's going to happen. Then in the other corner, we've got Monster Hunter Wilds. That's a Capcom game, so I think it's possible. If I'm not mistaken, Capcom does Resident Evil. I should know that, and I'm pretty positive. It just sometimes doesn't sound right. But I would love for Capcom to bring some other IP to the Mac, and I think Monster Hunter Wilds is one of the big ones. Witcher 4 is like my most wanted game tomorrow. That's CD Projekt Red. We've got Cyberpunk 2077 coming from them, and in a press statement, they said that they're looking forward to bringing future games to Mac. So deep down in my soul, I think we're going to get The Witcher 4 eventually. It might not be tomorrow, but that would be crazy. And then in the other corner, we've got Marvel Rivals, This would be the biggest multiplayer game that has come to Mac in a long time. Again, I highly doubt it, but on the Wikipedia page for Marvel Rivals, it did at one point say coming to Mac. I was the one that edited that Wikipedia page and said that, but it still said it. But yeah, Mac is sorely missing some good multiplayer games, and Apple has worked with NetEase before to bring Where Winds Meet to Mac, so it's not totally out of the question. All right, let's go over the other ones quick fire. Any new Capcom game would be great. That also includes Resident Evil 9. That's Resident Evil Requiem. I think that is pretty much guaranteed to be announced tomorrow. Borderlands 2 and 3 have Mac ports. Wouldn't surprise me if we got Borderlands 4, but I'm not counting on it. Subnautica 2, I'm really excited for. Both Subnautica 1 and Subnautica Below Zero got Mac ports. I don't know if they're going to announce Subnautica tomorrow, but I would expect it to come to Mac eventually. We already got Lies of P DLC. That is out for Mac through Steam and should be on the Mac App Store soon. I'm guessing Kojima's going to make another appearance tomorrow and announce that Death Stranding 2 is coming out as a day one release. Johnny Frankenstein is in the house. Yes, this is live. This is a pre-WWDC stream. So shout out to Johnny Frankenstein. Crimson Desert already announced to get a Mac port, which is very strange. That was announced at last year's Game Awards, I think, or was it this year's Game Awards? I feel like this is a big enough game that Apple would want to show it off at WWDC, so I'm guessing they are going to show it tomorrow. Then we've already gotten Sniper Elite 5 confirmed. That should run great whenever it drops. The Witcher 3 is not confirmed or anything, but Mr. Macwright did a great video where he went to the developer page and The Witcher 3 was listed with an Apple icon next to it. So that'd be great. I mean, if CD Projekt Red just announces that all the Witcher games are coming to Mac, that would be great. I put Roguecraft on here. That would be like the successor to SnowRunner. I'm guessing Apple's going to show off Cyberpunk. Maybe if they announce a new version of Metal, they might want to show some of the new technology running with Cyberpunk. I think we're all expecting there to be a standalone game launcher. Which would be great. It could be great. It could also be pretty lame. But I'm hoping that the specifically Mac standalone game launcher will tout lots of AAA games. Because if they just show a new game launcher that has like Sneaky Sasquatch on it, I'm not really interested in that. Where Winds Meet is a free-to-play game from NetEase, I believe. I think they announced it at a previous Apple event. Not really very interested in this one, but it'll still be good to get. Then I've got a new game studio collaboration, which would be fantastic. If I had to choose one studio, I would choose Sony. Hopefully they don't show any AC Shadows, because that game was kind of shitty performance-wise. The Bride of Frankenstein says hi. Hello. Hello, she. Dead Island 2. Hopefully that's not going to take up a game slot at WWDC. We were supposed to get it in 2024. I'm guessing we're not going to get it in 2024. Then we've got Game Porting Toolkit 3.0. I think there's a decent chance that that gets announced. We were all surprised last year when Game Porting Toolkit 2.0 was announced. And a lot of people don't think we're going to get GPTK 3.0, but I think Apple will always make an excuse to announce a new product. So I'm going to say it is announced tomorrow. Then we've got DayZ. That was also listed along with The Witcher as getting a Mac port, but is completely unconfirmed. That would kind of be a weird one, I think. Then we've got No Rest for the Wicked, which is a great game from Moon Studios, the same people that made Ori and The Will of the Wisps. The developer has mentioned that they're interested in bringing it to Mac eventually. And then we've got the F1 game. And the only reason I'm including that is because Apple produced the F1 movie for Apple TV Plus. So I thought maybe they're going to get cute and say, we are actually bringing the F1 game as well. George says Onimusha could be the new game that Capcom announces. I am not aware of that game, but that would be fantastic. I'll take anything from Capcom. The Bride of Frankenstein has a question. When do you think the next version of Crossover will drop, and will it fix the C++ issues? I am guessing the new version of Crossover will drop soon, like in June, and I do think it will fix the C++ issues that are plaguing everybody. Anyway, that's my Mac gaming bingo card. I'm really banking on this row right here. Give me GPTK, give me The Witcher. I already got Sniper Elite 5. Just give me Marvel Rivals and Mafia. Give me bingo there. I'll be really happy. Or I'll take The Witcher 4, a new Capcom game, Borderlands 4, and Res Evil 9. That would also be good. It'd also be cool if we got Subnautica, Roadcraft, Where Winds Meet, and Monster Hunter Wilds. And then might as well give us Lies of P DLC, Death Stranding 2, and Crimson Desert. We're definitely getting a standalone game launcher. You get the middle space for free. Cyberpunk's definitely going to be shown. We know we're getting Dead Island and AC Shadows. New studio would be great. No Rest for the Wicked's coming eventually, and might as well just announce F1 and DayZ. Okay. Then we got Auto Bingo if Valorant Marathon. If there's any mention of Epic Games or an Apple gaming console, then that's Auto Bingo. And I will donate $10 million to the charity of Johnny Frankenstein's choice. Anyway, thank you for humoring me while I show off my Mac Gaming bingo card. Really excited for tomorrow. Let's play some games. So this is a new streaming setup for me. I'm in a new... So I'm still kind of figuring everything out, but let's see what we got. And it crashed. I feel like this game really slipped under a lot of people's radar, but it is really high quality. Like, it feels like a classic game when it runs. Joe, I'm back. And the controller's not working. Johnny F., I do know what charity you would give to, and I just can't say it on stream. So I'm going to run the game with DXMT and MSync on, and I think I want to put the controller back. This should work. Ictro, I still need to do the Xbox emulation. I keep putting it off, and I apologize. Why isn't the controller working? Not showing up in Steam. So usually when crossover can't see the controller, I quit everything, disconnect the controller, reconnect it to Bluetooth, and then relaunch crossover. Yes, 100% Xenia emulator stream soon. I'll probably do one more stream after WWDC, and then I'm very down to do Xenia. There we go. Okay. If you like Clay, this is the game for you. What is going on here? So that's a good pro tip for when you're gaming on Mac. Try launching the game over and over and over and over. until it works. So let's go epic graphics, 1080p. I don't think AMD works, so I'll leave everything else as is. So basically it's this nightmarish Tim Burton style clay world. You're like some dude and you're escorting this little guy named Pop Boy through this world and are spreading fire and good vibes to all the citizens. I think this is the last chapter of the game. And it may have frozen again. This is terribly embarrassing. Okay, at least we're able to play beyond the menu this time. Let's see if we can get a little bit further. Is the artifacting just from the stream? I hope not. It might have been like textures popping in. Let me know if you still see it now. Johnny F, if you like scary sounds, you've come to the right place. I think we're in business. So I've got a light 4 candles to get through that door. Everything in the game is made out of clay. I really don't know why there is no Mac port. If we could get a Mac port, that would be great. So with DXMT, you have to cache those shaders before it'll smooth out. But once it does smooth out, performance is pretty darn good. Oh yeah, look at that weird blur effect. What is that? That's not good. Yeah, there are ghosts in this game, but that's not the right kind of ghost. I mean, what's a good video bitrate? I truly don't know. 8,000? Is that crazy? Let's see if that's any better. little bit better, right? Oh, my days. It's a little choppy now, right? It looks choppy. And the game is frozen. Okay. Let's quit. And let's go 5K. Yeah, the game is similar to Alien. It is horrifying at times. Let's try 6,000. Let's try software. Let's try that. Jay Fishin in the house. What's up, Jay Fishin? I might have to switch to D3D Metal if it keeps crashing with DXMT. Let's see if the ghosting's any better. Now it's another crash. Alright, let's see if it's a DXMT issue. This is half the fun of Mac gaming. It's silently panicking while you're streaming. Jay Fishin wants to know, am I streaming and gaming on the M4? I am. What should I be doing? Can I... Oh, I could stream from my M3 Max. I'm such a noob. Yeah, for the record, it's probably crashing because I'm streaming and gaming on the same Mac. But let's just see if D3D Metal can handle it a little bit better. I should also probably change my display refresh rate. Johnny Frankenstein wants to know Wi-Fi or Ethernet. It's Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi. Alright, hopefully this isn't too ghosty, but it is choppy still. I mean, that's definitely my problem, but I've streamed with Wi-Fi before. Let me check one more thing. What's up, designer baby? I should install stats to see the GPU utilization. Do I have it installed? Damn, I thought I had stats on here. No, not from the new setup. Okay. Then oh, am I outputting in 4K or is that just let's go super fast. Let's do that. Just keeping my eye on the stream to see how ghosty it is. I'm streaming in 4K, that's been confirmed. Alright, timeout. Timeout. Be right back. Are all the games in my Steam list playable on crossover, or do some need parallels? Not even close to all of them are playable with any method, unfortunately. Like, all the games with anti-cheat aren't gonna work. All the games I have downloaded do work with crossover. For the most part, crossover can play pretty much everything that I want. It's like older games that sometimes work better with parallels. So like Black Mesa is better with parallels, but for the most part, everything is through crossover. Is this the worst stream of all time? This might be. I'm I'm going for the record of most things going wrong at once during a Mac gaming stream. Alright, seems like the video is fixed. How's the audio? Audio is out of sync a bit. Shit. Alright, we're almost there. We are almost there. Let's just do a quick reboot of crossover, and then hopefully everything will be in order. If not, I will likely have a panic attack. Okay. Just do some quick vocal scales for a mic check. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Did I get GTA 5 enhanced to run with audio working? I haven't really tried it much. I did see a post that said enhanced, the cracked version of enhanced works. I cannot confirm that because I haven't tried it, but that's what I saw. Yeah, panic attack on a Sunday. Panic attack any day of the week. Let me know what is inevitably not working correctly. Who's watching the Tonys tonight? Anybody watching the Tonys? Should I do a Tonys live stream? How many Steam games are queued for update? I don't have to answer that. Alright, gotta light 3 more candles here. Johnny F, I think your brother would really like this game. So yeah, pretty much it's like you have a matchstick gun, and that's like your primary weapon. Yeah, if you don't play this game, you are missing out big time. It is definitely one of the better games I've played in a long time. You can literally see the artist's fingerprints on the textures. Jay Fishin showed the game to me for the record. Man, these spider guys really want to talk to me about my car's extended warranty. But yeah, this is a Unreal Engine 5 game, so I was quite concerned that it wasn't going to run well, but... Does my candle progress stay? Yeah, I mean, this is, it is very well optimized. This is the cheapest Mac you can buy from Apple right now. It's running pretty good.
Their eyes are so big, their smiles.
Perfect balance between horror and just like, what's the word for horror? Comfy horror. Okay, I got that one. N107. What's up? This is definitely the scariest part of the game. It's like, the rest of the game isn't. I don't like these guys. These guys are freaky.
This is the end, then why am I?
They're like spider wind-up toys. Hopefully I can just beat it and then play some Clair Obscur. Oh, it's right here. Alright, just gotta make a beeline for the door. I'm actually making good progress in Clair. I'm like starting to get into the groove of it. It's a fine game.
Have you seen the critters? There are so many.
Have I done the demo of the new Telltale game? No. What's the new Telltale game? Oh, please, no.
Shh, it's starting.
Alright, well, there's definitely supposed to be a projection here. I'm guessing... Oh, shit. Shit. I'm not on CX Patcher, no. If I lost my progress, I'm going to be very sad. Should I patch real quick, Jfish, and see if it fixes it? I think I did post a dispatch video. Oh no, that was the precinct. That was the precinct. What is dispatch? This looks good. Less than a gigabyte. Yeah, I'll definitely try that. Alright, speed run CX Patcher. Let's see how fast I can do it. Let's see if I can do it in under 3 minutes. Let's go. Alright, I need crossover. I already have it patched. Beautiful. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Where's my clock? Doing a full install in less than 3 minutes. Got CX Patch. We want patch GStreamer. It's installing some fonts I have never seen it install before, so that's interesting. Running out of time. Wait, it's already patched, right? So I should be good. Oh, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Guys, Jay Fishin taught me everything I know. 30 seconds. Seconds. No world record for me. I love cats. Yeah, boy. I mean, it'll be remarkable if that fixes the projections. Like, usually when, in my experience, what GStreamer fixes is like cutscenes that require the GStreamer being installed. But it'll be interesting to see if like in-game media can also be fixed. Please be installed. Let me know in the chat what you're excited for tomorrow at WWDC. We are 12 hours away, I think. Oh, I should have put Tim saying good morning on the bingo card. Come on. Yeah, Death Stranding 2 would be crazy. The Death Stranding 1 announcement was awesome, but like that game had been out for a while already. To get like a new AAA game that's not out yet would be fantastic. please work. All right, we fixed the ghosting. We fixed the audio. Can we fix the... Why is it freezing every time? Let me just see if there's an update real quick. Please work, please work, please work. Yeah, another Mac Pro tip is praying helps. Always gotta be praying.
Have you seen the critters? Their legs.
Here we
so
go.
many. Shh, it's starting.
Oh, nope, it's not working. Is it? No. I don't think it is. That's a shame. Yeah, not getting any audio either for it. That's a problem.
So selfish. I could wear it better. I deserve the father. Make me a princess.
Look at these sorry reflections of the daughter. None of them will ever dance. Ever
Yeah, I
feel
did
the
watch the last
warmth
one.
of their maker's heart. They can never be enough.
After years of searching for her son, the weaver was convinced she had lost him to the dark. One night, there came a knock upon the door. "It's your son," said a voice. "Please let me in." Thinking this was some cruel spirit come to mock her grief, she remained silent until her son gave up and left, never to return again.
Oh, God. What is going on? It is crashing a lot. Jay Fish, did you have this problem? I'm at 1080p medium graphics. But like the first like 75% of this game I had like 0 crashes, so I'm not sure what's causing it. I was on crossover preview, now I'm on patched crossover. What is 25.0.1p? Preview might be better. That was crashing a bit also. Or freezing at least. Oh, gotcha. That P means it's patched. That's great. Just a moment. All right, how do I get through here? Can't see shit. definitely need to be holding a match.
Go that way. Walk the walk. Follow the fire. Let the light guide you there.
Walk the walk.
Why is everybody talking in riddles?
Go that way.
What?
Most of my life, I've been afraid of the dark. When I was little, my childminder got annoyed with me and tossed me into a wardrobe as punishment. She let me sit there, alone, and I sat perfectly still so that no closet monsters would notice me. It was the longest, most terrible 15 minutes. Many years later, I don't know what happened, but now I love sitting alone in the dark. I get into the wardrobe, close the doors, and I sit perfectly still. It's like a void, empty, but not cold, where nothing exists and everything is possible.
Do I want them to be the same? Yeah, this is a toughie. I'm not really sure what it wants me to do. I'm not giving up quite yet. So it's two different things here. I did it. Did I do it? I did it. Yeah, that puzzle was a bit tougher than time for another projection that we will not be able to see. It also might crash again.
Isn't that just the way? The father hoped the daughter would fill his heart with fire, failing to see that she needed a fire of her own. His princess.
Alright. That's too many crashes for one night. I think I'm going to call it on Midnight Walk. Gotta be close to the end, yeah? See you later, Johnny. Thank you for stopping by. Apple Gaming SE. What's up? I'm looking forward to watching your Control stream later. For those that aren't subscribed, I highly recommend checking out Apple Gaming SE, who used to focus much more on Intel Mac gaming, but recently got an M4 Pro Mac Mini and is doing some really fun Apple Silicon testing, including Control, like Mac native ports, crossover stuff like Stellar Blade, He does date nights with the misses. It's a great channel, so I highly recommend checking it out. All right, that was the Midnight Walk. I think I'm close to the end of it. I've been playing for 14 hours. It's only supposed to be an 8-hour game. So hopefully I'll be finishing that the next time I play it. But it's almost midnight here. I'm gonna have to wake up fairly early. So let's jump into Clair Obscur, play for a little bit, call it a night, and then we can all watch WWDC tomorrow. Big shout out to one of the mods of our Discord server, Gomeo, for setting us up with a stream. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be watching WWDC in the Discord. What's up, Sashimi Trash? How's it going? If Apple Gaming SE gets a sudden large sum of money so that he can quit his day job, he'll do a lot more 2019 Mac Pro stuff. I don't have any money. So, warning, this is Clair Obscur. Really great game. So glad it works through crossover. But the story is really fantastic. There's a lot of twists and a lot of spoiler stuff. So, if you're planning on playing it at some point, it's probably best not to watch this. You owe it to yourself to go into the game fresh. If you're not going to play it, or if you have the memory of a goldfish, enjoy. The missus and I are going to do Clair Obscur streams, so I'll have to bow out here. I'm sorry. I definitely will have a great time with it. I appreciate you stopping by Apple Gaming SE. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Why is nothing working? Let's try crossover preview. It is possible that Clair Obscur is better through crossover preview. But hopefully with an update to crossover, that should get fixed. See ya, Apple Gaming. Finished up Tokyo Extreme Racer. Editing video. Need to revisit what's that, Ninja Gaiden Black for more optimization stuff. Yeah, did you ever try applying any like performance mods to it, Sashimi? All right, let's see if this works. This is also an Unreal Engine 5 game. It does not run as well as The Midnight Walk, but it runs surprisingly well. So this is the M4 Mac running very downscale to 2560 by 1080 and see how. Yeah. It just kind of seems like it's poorly optimized. But did they just announce a new Ninja Gaiden game today? So at 1080p, we're doing low graphics, scaling mode on low. Obviously that's not ideal, but for those of us with an M4 Mac Mini, it's really simple. So I'm just trying to figure out this area. Where I'm going. What's up, Luis? Is it possible to play online games with crossover on Steam? We read that Elden Ring is not compatible with crossover in online mode. That is true about Elden Ring. Online mode does not work. I think it's possible to do co-op, but like the thing where it shows you that people have died before definitely doesn't. For the most part, a lot of online games don't work, especially if they have anti-cheat. But there's also like a handful of online games that do. Fallout 76. Not a lot. Fallout 76 and co-op online games. Split Fiction will work. It's kind of random what games will work online. The game has anti-cheat. That's why it's so imperative that Apple brings online multiplayer games now. So there's like no other way. For the record, Sashimi Trash also has a YouTube account that I highly recommend. Where are you at? If you haven't already, check out Sashimi Trash on YouTube. Really good emulation videos on Mac. Tutorials. Games on Mac. Games on PlayStation. Lots of good stuff. I'll leave a link in the
immortal.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, that's better. The game also works with the XMT, so it's possible that it would get better performance that way. But it has graphical issues.
Danger!
So I think it's just like this area in particular that battles drop under 30. If I go somewhere else and see how it goes. Like, less graphically intense area.
Let the ink flow.
Okay.
Let me know how this mixes. I'm guessing my voice is too loud now.
Careful, Maya.
Still sounds pretty loud in my headphones. Yeah, honestly, I think, like, because I'm streaming, and I've got so little memory to work with, it would probably be running at a lock 30 if I wasn't streaming.
Let's carve a path.
And I know it's lame, but 25 FPS isn't the end of the world for this kind of game.
I'm ready.
Ready to parry.
Oh shit.
On guard. From fire.
Let us stain them.
I think I'll improvise. I'll use your fire. Incoming.
Dude, it's easier to parry at 25.
A storm is coming.
The game runs so well on the M3 Max at its built-in resolution. I mean, just the fact that it runs at all on the Mac is pretty... It gets major points from me for that. Oh no! Oh no.
Careful, Verso. I'll do it.
If you don't land the parries, this game is brutal. Luckily, I never miss.
Let us stay now. Ready to evade.
You didn't hear my answer before because I never answered.
Here we go.
When running around, I do it unlocked. I think that feels a little bit smoother. I haven't tried locked 30 with DXMT, which could potentially be best. And I haven't tried this game with the latest version of DXMT to see if it fixes like the... if it fixes like the foliage. I do need to try that.
Lovely to see you.
Great.
But like on M3 Max, yeah, DXMT, it's only like the plants, like flowers and leaves that are all screwed up. Is there a little meeting going on here? But you know, I haven't done much DXMT testing. Like, I don't know if it actually gets better FPS or not. That's something I should definitely look into.
So dodge.
So bad at this game.
Bring it on.
I can do it. From far.
Let's push forward.
I'll manage. I'll use your fire.
Let's dance.
What were these guys meeting about? I can't tell. So, I'll Harvey. What are my expectations for WWDC? That's a good question.
Oh well.
Let me just dodge this. Let me just dodge this.
On me!
Let me just dodge this real quick.
I can do it.
Like non-gaming wise, I'm hoping that this new like glass aesthetic that they're applying to all of the operating systems, I hope that looks really good.
Let's push
You know,
forward.
Apple like kind of moved away from the, how do you pronounce it, skeuomorphism, where like the OS's design kind of mocks real life objects. They like stopped doing that, so I'm a little interested to see how they pull off a glass look.
Ice.
It's like kind of not Apple-y in my mind to do this. So it'll be interesting to see what all the new Apple operating systems are going to look like. I'm always excited to see like new Vision OS stuff. And then gaming wise, I'd like at least 3 AAA games coming out. Shoot. So I want some big games like Death Stranding 2. I would love to see The Witcher 4 announced. Doubt that's gonna happen.
Lady Luck smile today.
And I think it's like pretty much confirmed that we're getting a new Max game store. I'm hoping that is
Here's your card.
not lame. But yeah, no, I'm really focused on the gaming aspect, and I think the past 2 years with WWDC, in my mind, Apple's kind of been building up to like a big kind of gaming announcement. So like WWDC 2 years ago, they announced
Here's your card.
the game porting toolkit, which just kind of blew everyone's minds.
Not today. Bye-bye.
And then
So
they
big.
announced that they were teaming up with Capcom, and they brought Resident Evil to Mac, and that kind of surprised everybody. Then the next year they did
Nice.
more games. I think that's when they did Death Stranding, maybe. So yeah, I think the past 2
Great.
years they've been testing the waters of what it's like working with developers to bring a few AAA games to Mac. So hopefully this was just an experiment to kind of build up to this Mac gaming store, where I'm hoping they'll announce a whole slew of new games that are coming to Mac. So I would love it if they announced they're bringing more Capcom games. It would be huge if they announced that they're working with a new game developer. If the game porting toolkit over the past couple of years has shown us anything, it's that a lot of games can run really well on Mac, even through translation layers. So there's a lot of things that I hope for. My expectations, I'm trying to keep I'm trying to stay realistic with my expectations. So I think they're going to announce a few new games coming to Mac, the Mac Gaming Store, and hopefully it'll be enough to satisfy Mac gamers, but we will see. So I guess the real answer to my question is I have no idea what to expect. What are you hoping to see? Nawaf. I always like new releases of Mac OS. I always find those fun. I would love some like new iPhone mirroring features or something. Yeah, I think they'll definitely show off some Cyberpunk. Was it officially delayed? I don't remember. Like, they announced it was coming at like the last Apple event. I don't think it was delayed. But if they announce Metal 4, which would be cool, like with new technology, like some sort of Apple frame generation or some kind of new Metal FX upscaling, I think Cyberpunk would probably be the game that they show off that new technology with. So I would guess yes, Cyberpunk, and I'm hoping that they will say that it's coming this month. I think Cyberpunk's getting like a new update soon, so maybe they're waiting for that. I don't have time for these guys. Gosh darn it. Are there any games you would like really love to be announced at Apple, even if it's not realistic? Announced at WWDC?
Useful.
Oh no. Oh, here we go. The new Marvel fighting game, yeah, that would be sick. If it's a Sony port on PC, there is the chance that it'll work through crossover, but I don't know what the anti-cheat situation is. Did you watch the Xbox event today, Sashimi? I'm definitely getting lower FPS now. Uses easy anti-cheat. That is a damn shame. Yeah, that really sucks. Jay Fish and I were talking about how there's literally no like online games for Mac, and it just, until that changes, nobody's going to take us seriously. I barely take myself seriously. Shit. Yeah, only a few games caught my eye. Persona I'm excited for. I don't know what to think about the handheld. Am I frozen? Thank you.
The expedition's not over.
Maximum damage.
Okay.
Chrome is
I'm
flowing.
at 20 FPS. That's not great. I think I'll stop after this fight.
Ready to parry. Ah!
Quick resume like the Xbox does.
Here we go.
Let the ink flow.
So yeah, what's the deal? They're teaming up with ROG. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. That wasn't a lot of Clair. It's just not running great right now on the M4. This is a ghost. Alright, J Fish. Should I try macmon? Can you walk me through this? Guys, look at my row plates. This is really how I should be streaming. I held a Steam Deck for the first time like a week ago. It was very nice in the hands. All right, so Steam Deck is a lot heavier than I thought it would be, but like it feels high quality. Like it's not very plasticky, and it's got some weight. Okay. Jay Fishin, what am I doing here? Yeah, that would be sick if you compare the Mac and Steam Deck, like handoff between the two. I honestly thought macmon was like a game, but now I'm realizing it's Mac Monitor. Did this not go through? Where would I find it? Oh, macmon enter. All right, I got these two now. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Let's do Claire. So yeah, for those watching and wondering what the hell I'm doing, we're just comparing the stats that Mac Monitor displays compared to MX Power Gadget. Is windowed okay?
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
What do we think?
Expedition 57.
That's dark. I wouldn't say toasty. It's like warm to the touch, but it's not hot like the MacBook Pro gets. Do you have enough data, or should I keep going?
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you.
Anyways, that was just a quick test. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here. Really appreciate everybody that tuned in to watch. I know it's been a while. I know I'm a very, very bad streamer, but I like it. I like doing it, and I always appreciate people coming and hanging out. And hopefully I can get better at streaming. So big shout out to Jay Fishin. Big shout out to Sashimi Trash, Apple Gaming SE. Who else stopped by? Johnny Frankenstein, N107 Ya, Nawaf Al Harbi, Louis Este. Anybody else? Designer Baby, George. I think that's everyone. Ikdro, and that's it. But yeah, lots of fun. Tomorrow, WWDC. Let's see here. It's in 12 hours and 24 minutes. So if you're interested, check out the Mac Gaming Discord server. We're going to be streaming it there. We'll be discussing it as it goes along. Really excited. Hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of awesome Mac games announced. Probably won't happen. But I'm excited either way. So again, thanks for stopping by. If it's nighttime, have a good night. If it's daytime, have a good day. And I'll see everybody